Hey, everybody. What's up? What you doing? How you doing? What you doing today? I hope you are all well. I certainly do. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. We are here to watch State of Play. It's like a Nintendo Direct, but for not Nintendo. It's a novel idea. Nintendo invented this format of digital presentations. No one had ever done it before. Sony ripped them off. Hold on. I gotta change my chat thing. There we go. Generosity T, thank you for the super. Watching since your Switch reaction. Love your vids. Oh, thank you. I love you. It's a good crowd. Good crowd. Big crowd today. This is fun. Yep, we're doing Sony stuff. It's gonna be crazy. I mean, here's the thing. Clap, thank you for the super. Do you think we'll see Monster Hunter Wilds? Fingers crossed for it being open world. That's the funny thing is, like, Capcom does tend to like to reveal stuff at Sony stuff, but they also are probably going to have their own presentation next month because it's June. So we might get like teases. They'll like kind of tease a thing on the PlayStation thing, and then we'll get a full thing later. I don't know. The last the Hunster Munter Wilds, the thing we got before, there was a little teasy, but I guess that was a while ago by now, wasn't it? No, that was Game Awards. So I don't know. Maybe they're ready to show more. Didn't they say it was 2025 though? Yeah, I don't know. It would be cool. I'm a Monster Hunter guy now. I loved Rise. I didn't get to play the DLC though. I'm a real bummer. I'm a fake fan. Sam Squunch, thank you for the super. Hoping to hear something about Kingdom Hearts 4. Love your vids. Yeah, I mean, I know some people who are definitely looking for Kingdom Hearts stuff. Still hard for me to believe. The 3 took so long. So long that then, like, it felt like they almost immediately started talking about 4. I'm like, what? Isn't it going to be another 12 years or something? Strange. Yeah, there were Astrobot rumors. I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna happen. Me and Sony are in kind of a weird place right now. I don't have a lot of high hopes. I kind of feel like they've kind of lost their way. This whole generation has just been kind of I don't want to go on about it too much. Kind of regret buying my PS5. I liked Demon's Souls, and that's it. That's really it. And that's been it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Every single time there's an event or something, I keep expecting something. Something from Sony. Something that catches my interest that's not just like, oh, another Spider-Man. Another superhero thing I'm not going to care about. Another Last of Us remaster. Just like, where's the games? I don't know. Where's exclusives at the very least? The stuff I gotta play on my PS5. I don't know. It's weird. We're halfway through the generation now, and there's just nothing. So I don't know. We'll see. See if they give us something. The coolest bro. Thank you for the super. My most moderate prediction is Mega Man Soccer 2 launch title for new Switch, like Sony Portable. Don't ask me about my Boulder ones. Yeah. That would, hey, that'd take us off guard, wouldn't it? New Sony Portable. Vita 2. No. PSP 2. Vita is no longer canon. For some reason. Sharp Edge, what's up? Been PC, Nintendo my whole life. Perfect balance of creative weirdness and raw power. I've been loving my PC becoming a place for Sony too. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah, PC, Nintendo. That really is a winning combo, isn't it? You kind of get everything. And now that Sony's putting stuff on PC, it's kind of nice. I like console. I like the simplicity of console. Personally. But I get it. I definitely get it. Anthony, thank you. My prediction is PSVR 2 for PC and at least 15 RPGs. Yeah, they should. They really need to open up PSVR 2. It didn't work. They need to open it up. It's a cool kit. I have one. I wanted to make a video on it. I never did. It's cool. It's affordable compared to like getting a Valve Index or something, but I don't know. Yeah, PSVR 2 for PC. That would be cool. Jawbreaker. Thank you. Even if this conference is a dud, Sony fanboy reactions should be golden. That's me. That's me. It's not me. Sorry, just joking. Not a Kane is, or at least he used to be. He's also feeling pretty about this whole generation and what Sony's doing. Let's close down all of our studios. Kanbaruni. Thank you for the super. Manifesting a new Uncharted game. Yeah, they kind of just were done with that. I still don't understand it. I mean, they're very like, I mean, you know, AAA, prestige, capitalist, all this stuff. Like, you'd think they would keep pumping out the Uncharted, but they're like, nope. Last of Us is it now. Uncharted is dead. Goodbye forever. I don't understand it. Can't you just get another studio or something? I don't know. High Voltage, thank you for the super. How many generic futuristic FPSs should we look out for? Yeah, can someone keep track? It's not a long presentation at the very least. We're not talking about a Summer Games Fest or Game Awards. This will be PlayStation stuff. It's not too bad. So maybe 8? Maybe 8 of them? And so yeah, I haven't done a lot of like live stuff, so I'll be probably like awkwardly trying to mute music like when music comes on or whatever. High Voltage. No, I already did High Voltage. What's the next one? Quartzite. My soul's summoning circles set up for Bloodborne. Yeah, I mean, that's really what I wanted to say. Like, what do I want from this? I'm looking for Resident Evil, which is like a maybe. There have been like rumors and stuff. I don't know. I don't expect 9. I don't know why everyone's expecting 9 so soon. That seems strange. They tend to take a little bit longer between. Resident Evil, Bloodborne remaster. That's my thing. That's it. That's what I want out of this. Or maybe just like something that looks good, something new. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, I just want Blood. I haven't played. I'm super into Souls-likes now. Souls, all the FromSoft stuff, and now I haven't played Bloodborne. I'm kind of savoring it. I'm saving it. Give me a darn remaster, you stinkers. Come on. Bloodborne Resident Evil. There it is. Bloodborne 2, maybe. David Stanley, thank you for the super. Hey, Arlo, I'm a huge fan. Hoping for Persona 6. That'd be cool. Any Persona stuff? They've been on fire. I'm glad Final Fantasy's out. It's really, whenever there's a game that I'm not really into and it just dominates every presentation. That's really just been the entire, like I said, the whole generation for me has just been like, oh, this is Sony's one game this year, and I'm not into it, so expect that to just be everything. All of the trailers and everything. I don't know. And a couple more companies are getting more and more like, you know what? Maybe this whole like paid exclusivity thing isn't working out for us, and we're limiting ourselves, and maybe it's not worth it. So I don't know if like people are going to stop doing it as much with PlayStation. Uh-oh, we got to make our own games. We're in trouble. Hold on, give me 1 second. They're going to start soon. Let me get a little drink. Press this little button here. Darth Sonic, what's up? I missed 2 super chats. Did I? I'm trying so hard here. Let me see. Fan, this. Soul Summoning, Persona 6, Man, Uncharted, Conference Dud. I don't know. All the ones that are displayed here, I've read them. I think I'm all right. I'm not seeing anything on the list. And if there are, I will try to keep up with them. But like while the thing is going on, it might be a little hard to. I'm not going to be reading chat a bunch. What time is it? What do we got? 2:58. They said it'd be about a half hour, I believe. It'll be fun. Twill be a fun time. David, thank you for the super. You are super. Hey, Arlo, love your stuff. Have a nice pizza on me. Ooh. If you insist, if you absolutely insist, I will oblige. Also, how hype are you for Elden Ring DLC? Very. I haven't like had time to be hyped. Thousand Year Doors kind of got in the way, but now that that's going, yeah, we're getting there. I really, really, really want to finish streaming Thousand Year Door and try to stream Elden Ring. I want to start a new file and hopefully get to a point where I can access the DLC, because my main file is like new game plus 1,000. I don't want to do the DLC when I'm on new game plus whatever. Darth Sonic, I sent one before this last one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it didn't go through, because I'm not seeing it. Game block. I just really want another Astro's Playroom game. I know it's unlikely, but I love the other PS5 exclusive one. Genuinely one of my favorite PS games. Yeah, why don't they just need to just make the whole thing, make a whole game, instead of just like kind of a fun little referencey tech demo thing. Like just make the whole thing. It's really fun. It is really cool. It's really polished. It feels great. Yari Howell, thanks for more smiles today, my friend. I love you. Thank you. We're starting. Wait, Sirix, thank you. Oh boy, Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil 0, Code Veronica 5 Remake, Resident Evil 1 Remake of Resident Evil 1 Remake, and Bloodborne 2. Yes! All of that. All of that is what I want. Do we want closed captions on? Yeah, why not? Ooh, this is epic. Super epic. Sid Hunter, major luck. Love your vids. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you for joining us. You're super cool. Oh man, 30 seconds. Angus Gibson. Skyrim is a game where you push goats off cliffs by yelling at them. It was enough to make me buy Switch Rim, Arlo. Thank you. That's good. Darth Sonic. Fine, here it is again. Are you playing Helldivers 2? No, I'm not. Not my thing. Looks cool, though. All right, here we go. That a countdown for the countdown. That's true. I don't know how much to like talk during these. I'm probably not a bunch, I guess.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, head of product at PlayStation Studios and head of PlayStation Productions.
That's a rad last name.
I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk.
Oh, what's
This
wrong
team
with the
brings
thing?
together some of the most talented
Why is it
developers
doing that?
in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year.
I don't know why it was doing that.
Today,
I'll just keep it like this.
They're
Sorry.
revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5. But first, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
Yeah, why are the captions Arabic? Why is that? I can't even... What? What? Thanks. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I can't full screen because when I do it crops it wrong and I don't know how to fix it quickly.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that. That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
There we go, that's better.
No one moves.
Yeah, I don't know, this is very
We'll be taking this
MCU,
off
isn't
your
it?
hands. What? This? Funny.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Well played. You are wounded.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands? How bad is it? You're still mad at me?
Lennox!
Got him.
One off. This is you.
Oh, I could not care less about this. I'm sorry.
I am developing a taste for destruction.
Try not to be negative, but it's just a marvel. It's just a marvel. New Marvel game looks like a Marvel game.
This would be a very
It's gonna be a $300 million game.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
But we were supposed to stick together.
If you let
Him
go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will bring
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are.
Hi.
What the?
Yeah, better be
Glad
live
you
service.
avoided a dishonorable death.
Better be.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the
Better
plan.
be a
Just
co-op
wasn't the
hero
one we
shooter.
started with. All right, another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I send everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or whatever?
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll
scaffolding.
have no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fire and embrace again.
He loves hot sauce. Lol. How quirky. Concord. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. Supposed to be enjoying this Sony thing.
Is a 5v5
Oh, it's a
first-person
5v5.
shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord Galaxy.
I don't know what
In
Concord is,
From
but
the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star.
Ugh. I just can't get the taste out of my mouth.
As free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Would it be like totally wrong of me, like a total streamer no-no, to mute it and just talk for a bit? Because gosh, I don't care. I don't care.
Well, you're free. Right on target. Yeah, you better run. Free gunners have a shot at.
I'm seeing a lot of, yeah, so I'm just gonna, let's look at some supers. Let's see here. Let's go to, let's read some supers. Oh boy. Golem, thank you. Hope for Sly Cooper 5. Sly Cooper would be cool. Darth Sonic. He's out here bashing Quizzles. I don't know what that is, but thank you. Londi Brandy. Did you ever get around to playing Bomb Rush Cyberpunk? It's a wonderful game. Nah. Didn't quite appeal to me. It looked pretty cool. Sharp Edge. In a world where there's only quips, tension dies. Yeah, that is where tension goes to die. Blah, blah. Minduino. Absolutely hate the movification of games. This looks embarrassing. Agreed. Hard agreed. This is a focus-tested, Marvel-inspired... Burgle, what's up, buddy? I have no feelings. I cannot bring myself to care for a game like this. Ugh. Devin Kahn. What are you most hoping to see? Resident Evil. Resident Evil, Bloodborne. Or whatever FromSoft. FromSoft, they still have a contract with Sony, right? Don't they have like 1 or 2 more games? I think 1. That'd be cool. Probably not this close to Elden Ring DLC, but I don't know. G-Wolf T, thank you. Maybe they'll show Silk Song. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. I don't know. They start with Nintendo, they go to a Microsoft one, then they go to Sony. That'd be funny. All right, here we go. Ah! Ah!
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths
No.
and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. We focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise.
I'm sure you
visceral
did.
shooting,
I'm
and
sure it's a
expressive
fine
ability.
game. That's the thing. I'm
We
sure
ended up
it's
finding ourselves
fine.
influenced a lot by fighting games, and
I'm sure
even
it's
strategy
polished.
games, in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibilities.
Really,
space
characters
of
with
two
different
characters
skills.
colliding. It's all about
How
creating
novel.
opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead.
Yeah, if we're lucky,
and
it'll be
depending on where
polished.
and when it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
We've got everything from mystics and medics.
This is a
to
big money
gunslingers
exclusive.
and
This is
robots.
one of those
Every
just
character brings
straight
their
from the
own
top
unique
exclusives.
personality, skills, and
This is gonna be
wide-ranging
big.
perspectives to the crew.
People like these
Every
kinds
week,
of
when you
games,
log into
right?
Concord,
They like
you will be
Marvel
welcomed with
humor.
a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by
Can't
Concord's
wait.
global launch on August 23rd, 2024.
Okay, so this has taken up over a third of the presentation. Just, yeah. Over a third. It's 311. Cool. Did we get 2 more games? Yep, that's today. Nothing wrong with God of War, but you know, it's the same game again.
Calm and reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
Was it not already on PC or coming to? Is this like new that they're announcing it for PC? I don't keep track.
Do you, Kratos?
I guess this is the announcement.
The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok.
That's cool.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me.
Yeah, they should have started with this. That's true.
Earns me.
Okay, so this is an old game.
We haven't dared to consider.
So,
we have guests.
this is just a trailer for an old game, so I think I'm gonna read some more supers. Let's see. Syriac7. Can we move on? Capcom, FromSoft, please save us from this corporate MCU live service cringe. Agreed. Heavily agreed. Angus Gibson. So, not Overwatch. TM, yeah, basically. Dustin Enoch, thank you. Forever hoping for Resident Evil style Onimusha series remake. Such a great series that hasn't been touched in so long. Interesting. It's an interesting idea. Maybe you get it. Maybe this is it. Never mind, it's Fire Emblem.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain. And the people must turn to thievery for food.
That's true.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
Is it a Warriors game? If it don't have Zelda stapled onto it, I'm not into it, unfortunately. I'm sure they're fun. They're all fun. I don't know. All right.
Momo.
At least that's a real reveal, you know?
I think I was
Gameplay and everything.
It wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland.
The path of a stylist is never easy. So, are you ready for it?
Ready.
So it's like fashion fantasy RPG. It's kind of cool. I don't know anything about this. Yeah, first Foam Stars, and now they got to do their own version of the Peach game. This is strange. This is very strange, but I can't say it's not doing something for me. This is interesting, at least. I like the mashing together of ideas. You got picture stuff, too?
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
This is weird.
Stars.
Very weird. What is this?
I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades.
I don't know what it is, but if it ain't a Souls-like, I don't care.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of
Where's the
such
weird monsters?
power?
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands. Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
Pokemon Z?
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Ent. Okay, so that's just like a new thing. That looks kind of cool. Weird. I'm more into that than all the other stuff. Something to play on my PSVR 2.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse. But I was a fool.
All I broke was my foot.
There is no hope here. And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
And I don't have insurance.
Outsider! Your head is mine!
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
I mean, they didn't cancel all their VR games, so that's good. We're getting more. Kind of, you know, AAA-ish VR stuff. That's cool.
The power of our god is immeasurable.
Fighting big stuff. That's cool.
But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
It's a big walking manatee. It's a manatee.
Only monsters do.
It's kind of cool. I'd play that. I probably don't want to spend the money on it. Spend $70 on a 4-hour game, but like most VR experiences. PSVR and PS5 required, so there goes the whole PC thing. Aliens? Whoa. There be aliens here. That's cool. Yeah, I do that. I play that.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation, starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
And it's a shooter. PvP Marvel shooter.
All realities converge here. Destiny awaits.
Sorry, let's go to some supers. I gotta catch up. I don't want to miss any of them. I might have to miss them. We got a bunch here. Phasar, thank you. Hoping for some Death Stranding 2 or a new Wipeout game because this Concord is Soylent Green. Yeah. High Voltage, a game that's going to be abandoned in 2 years. Yeah, pretty much any of these. This one right here, particularly. Blue Flame DX. You were right, Arlo. The bubble's gonna burst. Maybe. And Ententon. The loss of Japan studio is real. Yeah, man. I don't get Sony right now. I don't get them. It don't make no sense what they're doing. Chimp. I do like armadillos. I think they're pretty cool.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
They're really strange creatures. We really get a lot of games like this. I mean, they usually look cool, but man, just so many from like this time period, and it's just so many. It is overwhelming. Pulling from the exact same times and places and culture and the exact same mythology. It's like it's so much. And they look good. It's always cool monsters and combat and stuff. It's just like I can't even keep track of them. We just had 2.
Hello,
we have 2 in this
fans.
one presentation.
I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh, nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
It means so much to me that we're all still here together.
Fight the break of dawn.
I feel like someone's watching us.
Is this an Until Dawn thing?
Someone out there. Let's make this one.
I haven't
trip
played that. I wanted
we'll
to.
Never forget.
Mike, Emily.
Is it a remake? Is it a remaster? Is that really worth a trailer?
It's horrible.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed.
We should stay put right
They
here
didn't really
until dawn.
remake it, right? A PS4 game? Did they remake it instead of remastering it? That would be absurd. It can't be true. I can't. They didn't remake it. There's no way. It has to just be a remaster. Do I get an upgrade? Because I have the PS4 one. I haven't played it yet. Well, we got 4 minutes left.
Ogham was once a peaceful land, but each day descends further into madness. Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned.
And there's a bunch of monsters you're gonna fight.
Once our protectors have turned on us. And now they come for me.
Path of Exile is a big thing, and to me it'll always just be a magic card.
I must be the one to face this nightmare.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
But I need not do it alone.
I will do it with couch co-op. Seamless multiplayer. Drop in, drop out. Cross-platform play.
It does look cool. I never played the first one. That looks neat. That's a cool, scary guy.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to
Silent
scare you.
Hill?
I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it?
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
No, you shouldn't be here.
You shouldn't be here when our mother is not.
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please. No, please.
It's kind of alright. Looks okay.
Capcom announced this next game last
Looks like a
December,
horror game.
offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Whoa! Alright, I'll take it. I will take it. Do you get to pilot the ship? I want that. Oh, this is good.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
I hope we find them soon.
Yeah, why'd you save this for the end? To get through a lot to get here.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before.
One of them's got big spikes on its back.
There's two of them.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right. The sandstorm. Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
Oh, I like that guy. I like the gross ones. Cool, they're ganging up on him. Give me the insect glaive. Give me the glaive.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
So they said it was open world, right? Because, like, yes. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we got something. We got something good. Against all odds. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. The rumors were true. Please be just like a full platformer, a full thing. Yeah, not a tech demo. What are you doing here? This doesn't make sense. Why are you here, Astro? Oh, thank goodness. I was gonna say, it's not all flying, is it? Cool!
What did you say your name was?
They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Okay, well, this looks fantastic. Yeah! Parappa! Sony, I take back everything bad I said about you. Will you send me a review copy? Not looking forward to motion controlling the plane parts, but that's alright. September. That's not too long. Dude, yes.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
PlayStation.
Well, alrighty then. Well, all right. Well, that's good. We got something. We got right at the end. Right at the end, we finally got something. Oh, that's great. before I go into those, do some supers. I'll catch up on these. Give me 1 second. Let me drink of water. Alrighty, I'm going to do my best to catch up here. And then we'll chat a little bit about the presentation. I've got Marcel. Thank you for the super. Can you ever play Batten Kaitos on Switch, please? You know, I haven't. I played a lot of the GameCube one, the original. I never picked it back up again. I heard they're good games. They look good. Just too much to play. Aria Days, thank you as well for the super. You're amazing. The Sony/Xbox versus Nintendo battle is a real-life tortoise and the hare moment. the one rushing ahead, exhausting itself and falling behind, the other sticking to a pace and ultimately coming out on top. I mean, yeah, basically, just like the trading back and forth. I am humble. I will start to be better. Oh, I'm doing better. I am cocky. I will do worse. It's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. And Nintendo's just doing their own thing and making way more money. Making more money than PlayStation, even though PlayStation sells 2.5 times the games. It's amazing. Lotta, I'm giving you a lot of thanks. I feel like you need to be reimbursed for this. Thank you. Thank you. That was a lot of nothing at first. Yeah, Anton Loss of Japan studio is real. Yeah, no, seriously. And then they just closed down London studio. Not as big a deal, but still, just like, what are you doing? The armadillos. Yes, I did. Chimp. Did I not answer that one already? I love armadillos. I love them. Philip. Thank you for the... Wow, it's a really big super. You're amazing. On the superhero front, they should just make a Venom video game. At least that would allow for some interesting gameplay mechanics. Yeah, when's that coming? We got the movies by now. I mean, didn't they put Venom in the new one or something? I don't know. Definitely should get its own video game. You could do stuff with that. That's cool. Thank you so much for the super. You're amazing. Thank you for stopping by. Jonathan Bordeaux. Sony, did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? Seriously. Darth Sonic, Marvel Rivals has existed for a few weeks. Oh, okay. So that makes it even less interesting. It's here. Jawbreaker, thank you. I've seen only one game this entire stream that has any gameplay in it. What a pity, yeah. We love CG cinematic trailers. Burgle, take a drink for every Overwatch like in this. In every presentation. Ugh, everyone just wants to be that. Sharp Edge, starting to see that Elden Ring trend chasing. Yeah. Definitely. A lot of the same themes. Test Macaroni. Will you ever talk Muppets on the Topic channel? Probably not on that one, but I've been considering doing another channel where I just talk about like totally unrelated stuff. I'm not sure yet. I'm kind of thinking about it. Game Lover. Thank you for the super. Jawbreaker. Isn't the PS5 backwards compatible anyway? Why do we need ports of PS4 games? Yeah, I mean, I get if they're gonna like remaster it. I guess that makes sense. We were talking about Until Dawn. I don't know if they're gonna charge. They'll probably charge for getting the new one or whatever. Chicago Shaggy. Sony gonna Sony. Yeah, they are indeed, aren't they? They really are. Saxo Man. So is Sony just getting comfortable because Xbox consoles are failing or something? If so, it just illustrates why we need Xbox to thrive. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It's like the second they saw Xbox slipping, they just stopped trying. They just don't want to do games anymore. I don't know. Got Astrobot, though. So that's good. Anton, the shambling corpse of Japan studio lives on. Jawbreaker. We got Astrobot out of all of it, so it was worth it. Indeed it was. It turned out all right. By the very, very end. Darth Sonic, kinda alright. Kinda alright. It's a bloody Silent Hill 2 remake. That's huge. Yeah, I guess so. It looked cool. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even like a big, huge fan of the originals or anything. It looks pretty cool. Clap. I was right. Monster Hunter looks great. Just bummed it's still only 2025. Yeah. At least give us like early 2025, maybe? How long are we going to have to wait? We're still not even halfway through 2024. It's rough. Burgle. So Astrobot is just doing an Odyssey. I mean, okay, no big studio had chased 3D Mario before like this. Maybe Knack. Yeah, it is funny. They just it's a very Mario flavored style of platformer, which I ain't complaining. I certainly ain't. I'm just gonna rewind this back to the good part. Go back to Silent Hill. Why not? Deadhead. Thank you for the super. Astro was legit the only game here I'd actually play. It was one of the only ones for me. For sure. Game block. Astro was all I was hoping for. I can't believe it happened. I know, there were rumors. Someone knew what was up. They mentioned like the Fennec Fox looking thing. Thanks for spoiling it, whoever did that. It's cool though. High Voltage. Love to see another video on the state of gaming. I don't know if you're referring to this state of play. Let me see. Angus Gibson. Sony State of Play is a game where you push gamers off of cliffs by boring them. Yeah. Yeah. Anton Ton, this era of games feel like a Japanese renaissance, but a simultaneous Western decline. All the creativity is in other countries right now. A game legend. I'm gonna just go play Super Metroid again. Very nice. Clinton Lisboa. Love this, bud. Check your email. Sent you a collab thing. I cannot guarantee I will get back to you on that. I'm very sorry. I literally have thousands of emails in my inbox and I'm terrible at returning them. I just got too many. It's hard. Darth Sonic. Even if you aren't a fan of Silent Hill, you should still see how big this is. I'm not a Silent Hill. No, I get you there. I get you there. I just keep hearing mostly negative stuff from people. I don't know if that... I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing for Silent Hill fans or not. I just haven't really followed. I mostly just hear people ragging on it. And it looks okay. I don't know. We'll see. So, anyway, this was exciting. Monster Hunter was cool. Yeah, I think I wasn't even sure that it was... I didn't hear that it was open world originally, and then I just recently, someone mentioned it, or I saw it somewhere, and that's awesome. Because that was a big problem I had with... I played Rise. Rise was my first one. And I loved it, but like the whole like mission structure... I could understand that it was cool in its own way. It makes the game a little bit more, I don't know, not necessarily bite-sized. You can be wailing on those monsters for a long time. But like, I really wanted it to be like a consistent world. And so if that's what we get here, then that's awesome. And it just looks great. And, you know, I played Rise on my Switch, which I loved, and it was great. And the graphics were actually really good for Switch. But if this, you know, this is another one that's going straight to... not Switch systems at the same time. It's coming in 2025. You know what else is probably coming in 2025? Yeah, you get me. I get the feeling that I will be playing this on a Nintendo system. I get the feeling that's what we're going to be doing, and that's exciting. I do want the fancier graphics and the high res, but oh, come on, playing it on my Switch 2? That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah. Darth Sonic. I guess it's hard to trust Konami. It is! That's the other thing. All the Silent Hill stuff. It's coming from Konami. And they only just decided that they want to try making games again. Actually, like, using their stuff. Ugh, Konami. Don't get me started. Daft Gear. Astrobot needs more PlayStation-inspired levels. Yeah, I don't know. It looked like we still got some good referencey stuff in there, so that's nice. Spenny X. Surprised to see another Astro game following Japan Studios' closure. Wonder if, I hope that Team Asobi is composed of former employees. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of Team Asobi. It would be nice if you got some of the same, like, creative team. Yeah, Astro basically is the new Little Big Planet. I remember, I can't remember what the very first project was, what the first game was, but yeah, when he showed up on PS5, it's just like a new little Sackboy guy, but he's a robot instead. I don't have anything against Little Big Planet, but this guy's a lot more charming. Just a lot more fun. The little Sack character, it seemed kind of spooky. It seemed kind of weird. It didn't seem very... I mean, it was cool, I guess, but it didn't seem very... I don't know. That, like, broadly appealing kind of cartoonish charm. It was always just kind of weird. Astrobot, though. He's adorable. Not a fan of the name. Sounds too much like Astro Boy. Seems like something that already exists. Anyway, that's silly complaining, though. This looks fantastic. Yeah, you got loads of different power-ups. This is good. Lots of different locations. It looks like it's probably linear. I do like me some sandbox platformers, but that's all right. It looks good. Cool bosses. A thing to play on my PS5. That's what that's crazy. That's nuts. An actual thing to play on my PS5. It'll only be close to 5 years. No, 4 years. It only took them 4 years. It'll have 2 games now. It'll be Demon Souls and Astrobot. Finally. Two games in my library. Not counting the handful of stuff I got on PS4 and never got around to playing. Yeah, and even Demon Souls. Even that was a remake of an old game. Hey, I'll take it, though. I'll take the FromSoft stuff. And then, what else? Okay, so just to kind of recap, anyone who got here late, we had this, this opening, this extremely cringy, just really, I mean, you got a character who loves hot sauce and makes a whole thing out of it. There's the big buff guy who speaks very... Never mind, I'm not going to break down the archetypes. It's so annoying. No, it's so annoying. Concord. Darth Sonic. Why would they shut down Japan Studios? Those guys made like half of Sony's portfolio, not to mention Gravity Rush. No clue. No clue. None. Diet Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah, basically. Just the most Marvel-flavored, live servicey, focus-tested, extremely expensive, yet entirely uninteresting slop. And I'm really eager to see how well it does. I want to see what everyone's response is to this. Schlock. Schlock is right. Which is funny because schlock used to be, I feel like usually when you say schlock, you mean like kind of cheap, kind of like B movies where they didn't really put a lot of money into it. But now you have this thing where you have so many samey products, but they're actually extremely expensive. Literally hundreds of millions of dollars on some of these games, plus advertising. And yet it ends up being the equivalent of a B movie where it's just like nobody really cares. It's just kind of whatever. Anton Ton, this the first sign of the post-major layoff era? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that will start affecting the games themselves or not. Not really sure. High Voltage. How many of these games even sell well? 20%? Not a lot of them. Not a lot. Generally, that's what's funny is like, you know, you do have the vocal online minority versus the general masses, and sometimes those don't line up. You know, sometimes we'll all complain about something, but it'll still sell. At the same time, more and more recently, I think because the market is just so flooded, it's starting to feel like if this, it's kind of, I don't know, it's like Suicide Squad. It's kind of just like, it comes out, everyone goes, we don't care, and then it does genuinely go on to not sell. So I don't know, Concord, we'll see. We'll see if it sells well or not. I don't know. Then we had God of War Ragnarok on PC. Not Bloodborne. What are they waiting for? That's the thing. Everyone's complaining about how there's no games. Bloodborne is an easy win. It's an easy win. Whenever people get mad, you're closing studios, you're laying everyone off, you won't make games anymore. We don't have anything to give you for the next fiscal year. You got Bloodborne. Just pull it out of your pocket. There it is. Say the word Bloodborne. We'll all lose our minds. Bloodborne on PC. Bloodborne remastered. Whatever. Literally only FPS, like frame rate patch for the PS4 version. I'll take it. I'll take it. Darth Sonic. I'd have been slightly excited for Concord if it was about exploring the galaxy with a bunch of MCU ripoffs. Instead, it's a freaking Overwatch clone. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They don't even try to make games anymore. Like, there's nothing wrong with a multiplayer game in itself that serves a certain market, but it's just like, okay, let's create this world and these characters and this gameplay. And instead of making a game out of it, we just make people fight each other. And that's it. You don't even have to make a game. You just make them fight each other. That's the game. It's annoying. Make a game out of it. But I know, multiplayer is a big thing, and I know a lot of people like it. Just not my thing. Darth Sonic, dang typos. No problem. Samus1225. I watched a video yesterday. You gave a shout out to Ganon's Tower forums. I totally grew up on that forum and remember someone having a Muppet. There's more. Is it in the next one? If it's a Muppet avatar, that wouldn't have been me. What was I into back then? I probably didn't even have. I probably just lurked. But yeah, Ganon's Tower, it was good. It was Ganon's Tower, and it was, what was it? Zelda. I can't remember. There was another one, but there were a couple fan sites, and Ganon's Tower was one of them. I think that one doesn't even exist anymore. Good times. Just reading rumors. There were always just rumors. But it was during that like long period, like after Majora's Mask and before Wind Waker, where there was just like nothing going on and everyone was just talking about getting the Triforce in Ocarina of Time still. Good times. Oh, so yeah, there was also another, there was a Warriors game. There was this weird thing. Very strange. Give me one sec and take a drink of water. Oh, here we go. Here's the other one. Samus1225. Thank you, by the way. Thank you for the supers. That's really, really, you're awesome. I recall saying something stupid along the lines of, "You need to grow up, man. That's weird." Here I am today, having myself been the one who grew up. Absolutely loving your channel. Yeah. That's the funny thing about the internet. You know, you find a lot of people. Look at all these weirdos. I have completely accepted. I am one of those weirdos. We're all internet weirdos. Look at what we're watching. Look at what we're into. We're all weirdos, and it's great. Let's be weirdos. Let's embrace it. Darth Sonic, do you face discrimination as a person of Muppetry? Well, I am not actually a Muppet. I know. Common mistake. I do get a lot of Cookie Monster comparisons, though. It's true. It does happen, but, you know, it's inevitable. I get it. Let's see. What do I got here? High voltage. Danger. High voltage. Thing is, they're putting themselves against them. They're pitting themselves against themselves. If you only do live services, most are going to fail, and the rest aren't going to last too long. I mean, yeah. It's that thing that we all know. You and me all know that. That's what's weird. The people running these billion-dollar companies don't get that. We can't all do live service games. One company should not focus on several live service games. They compete with each other and all of the rest of the market. A single-player game will be played. If a single-player game is good, there's going to be at least some people who play it. People play it, and they will own it, and they will like it. Live service fails? Okay, well, that was just a bunch of wasted money. Daft Gear, thank you for the super. Capcom always makes an appearance on these, right? Yeah, they do tend to. Capcom's kind of buds with everybody, though, aren't they? Them and Nintendo get along really well. Capcom's cool. They're always around. They're always there. Ooh, no Resident Evil. I didn't, expect it, though. I really didn't. There's all these rumors about something coming soon, but I don't know. Just seems too soon. Yeah, Resident Evil 8 was 2022. And I'm seeing rumors of 9's coming in 2025. Really? 3 years? They usually wait a pretty good long time between releases. But they released the 4 remake pretty soon. Pretty darn soon. After 8. So we're kind of in this weird space where it's well, it's too early for both. It's too early for a next mainline or another remake. I'll take a Resident Evil 1 remake, though. I don't even care. I'll take it. I know it's ridiculous. I don't care. I'll take anything. Anything Resident Evil wants to throw at me, it's all great. Sure, we had 3. The 3 remake. Okay, yeah. It was just kind of whatever, but everything else, man. They're on fire. Drink water. Outer Wilds Steam. I think you probably mean stream. That's not the kind of game I would stream. That kind of, I don't know, mysterious single player experience. I gotta get into that. I gotta get my head into that one. Even now, I went a really long time without streaming, and I'm still kind of learning how. I'm still kind of learning how to kind of split my focus between the chat and the game, but also trying to really enjoy the game. Pardon me. Voice is getting tired. So probably not that one, but yeah, I don't know. I'm getting better at it. I'm definitely getting better. I don't normally like to play games blind on stream. I think Peach was the first one. But it went okay. It was pretty good. It was fun. We had fun. But if I play a more intense game blind on stream, that'd be a little hard. Darth Sonic. They desperately want that constant capital stream. It's the only way to satisfy their investors. Thus, they'll always pursue live services. I know. It's just... We don't want the money. We want all the money. All the money is the only thing we'll take. And all the investors are like, what's the thing right now? What's the thing that could hypothetically make the most money? Live service game. Okay. Put all our eggs in that basket then. Not understanding how much of a stupid risk that is. Highly anticipated PvP shooter. So yeah, I think that's most of everything. Yeah, a weird amount of time spent on just like, I guess, a remaster or a PS5 version of Until Dawn. A little strange. Yeah, that is what's funny. A good single player game, it can be played years and years later. But it's true, you're not you got to take the Todd Howard angle of like, yeah, but they're playing it and we're not monetizing it. We hate that. Create a game that's so good, people are playing it decades later. You have failed. You have failed as a business person because they're not continuing to pay you. Yeesh. And in the case of Todd Howard, have you considered making another one? Have you considered making a sequel? Have you thought about it? Have you considered that maybe we're still playing it because you haven't given us a new one and it's been 13 years? Maybe. Just maybe. Too busy working on Starfield. See how that turned out. Daft Gear. Arlo, GTA 6 stream when the game comes out. I have never really played a GTA game. I don't think I'm interested. Thematically, it is not my cup of tea whatsoever. A game, it's modern times, it's crime, it's shooting, it's cars. It is just not even almost my thing. I get that it's like big open world, like sandbox kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. The most fun I had with a GTA game, or I guess the only time I had fun with a GTA game, was 2. Because that one's like top down. And I played that on my friend's PC, and that was fun. It was really fun. You just drive around. And even then, I just drove around smashing stuff. But isn't that all anyone does? Darth Sonic. Marvel Rivals seems good, though. So that's one live service doing well. That and Multiverses. I mean, yeah, it's not like they're all terrible or anything. And I'm sure most of them are fine in their own way. And some are successful. I don't know, I know it's crazy I don't get GTA, I'm sorry. It's just not the kind of setting or gameplay I want at all. I just shooting guns and running from police and doing crimes. Ain't my thing. Trova, thank you very much for the super. Capcom's buds with everyone except modders. Do they not like modders? I can't remember. Whenever they think of modders, they glare and they shake their fist and they look out the window or they look up at the sky. Modders. Yeah, they do seem to be buds with everyone, though. They get along because they're just cool, you know? They're that cool friend that everyone just loves. Just loves to hang. They just get along. No friction, you know? Some people are just that way. Scarlet Knight. Thank you for the super. You going to PAX West this year? Tickets are up. Oh, you know it. Because I live here now. Woohoo! Hooah! I did a fist pump. You couldn't see me. Did a double fist pump. I live here now. I can take a bus. I can drive. I can walk. I'm not gonna walk. That'd take a long time. But yeah, I can't wait. Yes, that is true. Tickets are up. I need to. I usually try to apply for a media badge because I'm a media guy, media person. And if not, it is true, I will need to buy a ticket. Yeah, absolutely, though. It'd be fun to do a panel. I guess I don't know if I'm too late to apply for a panel. I can't remember when they do that. I did one. I've done one or two. Yeah, I've done a couple panels. Get some YouTuber friends together. Or not. Or just go and hang out. Maybe do a fan meetup or something. Would be cool. Will be cool. I'm excited. Haven't been to a con, I guess, since last PAX. Darth Sonic. Nintendo is far worse with modders. Yeah, no, Nintendo, they don't like modders at all. They don't, like, glare and shake their fist. They glower. And they spit on the ground. Curse their families. Path of Exile looked pretty cool. You know, it's funny. I've always liked the look of this kind of game. Just like top-down dungeon crawlers. I don't know if there's like an official name. Maybe action RPG. I don't know. But I always liked the look. And I could imagine myself getting into one. And I just never do. I just never pick them up. Part of me kind of wants to get like Diablo 2 on Switch or something. Just because I know like a lot of my friends growing up were obsessed with it. And I like the old-timey graphics. I like the old stuff. I don't know. Trova. That's a really super generous super. Thank you. They've got that Enigma DRM. Got Capcom in a lot of heat with fans. Might make a good video because it's a controversial topic. Interesting. I will have to look into that. Yeah, I know DRM is just the bane of many people's existence. Yeah, I will look into that. I don't know if I'll do a video. Maybe. This is great about Topic Arlo. I can kind of cover whatever. Darth Sonic. Official name is ARPG. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Even within that, you can kind of, you could argue that Dark Souls is an ARPG in a sense. But yeah, if it's like that isometric, like top-down kind of thing. Daft Gear. Would you play Street Fighter 6 if Leon was DLC? I'm surprised he's not yet. No. I'm really not into fighting games. I wish I were. I've got a friend. He's super into fighting games, and we always want to play games together, but we just... Well, one, don't have time. Don't see each other enough. But also just, not into the same kinds of games. So he's a big fighting game buff, and I'm just I don't know. This is not my thing at all. Just at all. Phantasmal Wolf, thank you so much for the super. You're incredible. As a Monster Hunter fan, I was glad to see this trailer for Wilds. Makes me curious about the other monsters that'll be in it. Other than that, this felt like a dud. Was low-key wishing for a remaster of Alice Madness Returns. That's an interesting one. I haven't heard anyone even bring up the Alice games in a long time. They looked cool. I wanted to play them, but I just never did. That'd be cool. I think that would get a good amount of buzz. Remind everyone again about those games. Do a remaster or something. Yeah, no, overall the presentation really was... I mean, it's hard to say. When the whole entire thing feels like a dud, and then, the last chunk, the last chunk, we got Astrobot, and even in Silent Hill 2 was pretty cool, too. Seeing, a full trailer. That's a thing. Yeah, Monster Hunter was cool, though. I'm really excited to see more. Yeah, I mean, it's just a taste. That's the cool thing about this. They just gave us, just a taste of it. Not even a hint of, the box, the box legendary is what I want to say. This is just small beans. This was just basic small beans kind of stuff. And yet, that's cool when you can tease us with that little bit and knowing there's so much more. That's exciting. It's going to be some big old dragon or something. Where's the big old dragon? Where's Magnamallow 2? Magnamallow's dad. Samus, whoops, hold on. The chat thing scrolled down. Samus1225, thank you again. also saw a license plate about 2 months ago that was Blue Arlo, and I thought it was you, but the person driving was a really old dude and not a Muppet. Maybe he was a fan. Maybe he was one of those Arlo parody accounts of all the different colors. But for his car, he was like, I'm going to be Blue Arlo. That's really funny, though. Blue Arlo. That is interesting. Wonder who that was. I'll bump into his car with mine and be like, there's one Blue Arlo. And it ain't you, bub. Yeah, this lion thing is cool. It's weird. This weird, goopy, flappy face lion bear. Sending up a flare could be something. Could just be signaling other players. I don't know, like, how heavy. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. How heavy is this going to lean into the multiplayer? I mean, you know, the other stuff has been, like, not necessary at all. Great multiplayer, but not necessary. I would be sad if they put, like, a really huge emphasis to the point where you're barely even playing the game if you're not playing in a team. I don't know, probably not. There's no real reason to believe that, I suppose. Yes, this whole VOD will go on Arlo Plays. Yeah, pretty much all my VODs. They've been going on Arlo Plays. So it will be there. I'll probably do a video on Topic Arlo. That's probably what I should do tomorrow. Like a, you know, just a little summary discussion video like I do with a direct, but do it for the State of Play. That'd be cool. What time is it now? Do I have time? No, I don't. It's too late. It's almost dinner. Oh, this looks good, though. This looks really fantastic. I gotta check in with Kane. I don't think he's awake yet. He's in the UK. He's got weird sleeping schedule. Technically, it's late at night for people in the UK, but he doesn't follow any normal sleeping schedule. I gotta ask him what he thinks, though. Looks really good. So colorful. Polished. Darth Sonic. But yeah, Concord, where all the guys look like MCU copyright violations and the chicks are generic because Twitter would pitch a fit. All right, I don't want to go into that. But yeah. Yeah. It's, I mean, it's focus testing. It's just like, what's the thing right now? What's everyone doing right now? It doesn't matter if it is appealing to the general audiences. The idea is that it is, but that's not what we're really looking at. We think we are, but we're not really. Sharp Edge. Live react Nintendo Direct or watch it alone? See, okay, that's a great question. I even since I started streaming, I don't like the idea of streaming a Nintendo Direct. Just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the same reason that it took me so long to stream in the first place. I like to be alone. I like to focus. I like to have control. I don't like the idea of there being like technical problems that get in the way. But I'm warming up to the idea. And I think I'm especially warming up to the idea of doing this next one live. Because it's like, it's, you know, it might even, I mean, we might get one in September too, but it's like one of the last regular Switch ones. So there's probably, I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll get something crazy. But I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm expecting fairly low stakes. Whereas like when Switch 2 starts coming around, that might be a big thing. I don't know. At the same time, the streaming is really fun. This has been good. I'm really glad we did this with the State of Play. Because it's helping me. I'm scared of change. I'm scared of new things. Sometimes I need to warm up to it. So this is good, yeah. All that to say, I'm warming up to the idea of doing the direct, finally doing a live reaction to a direct. I just might. Whoops, hold on. The Dr. Fire Esquire, nice name. Random, I bought 5 physical copies of Thousand Year Door. Wow. Wow. Make a little shrine. That'll go on your little summoning circle shrine for Nintendo doing a new Paper Mario in the style. That's amazing. Well, hey, you're doing your part. You're doing your part. We appreciate it. Can you make a third channel, Arlo? I mean, well, technically I have a third channel. Technically I do. Several channels. Yeah, Arlo plays. But yeah, I don't know. This game looked kind of cool. Looked kind of neat. So yeah, we did have multiple games with the same kind of. What was the other one? That kind of exact theming. Yeah, I don't know. I like the monsters, though. That's the thing. I can't complain that much because I always really like the monsters. That's cool. That's really cool. Visually, they're always very interesting. Darth Sonic. But seriously, Hot Sauce Guy looks like Yondu with the serial codes filed off, and Buff Dude looks like Drax on steroids. I mean, I was kind of expecting it to actually be a Marvel thing. I don't know enough about the characters. I'm like, is this Guardians of the Galaxy? Is this side characters I don't know about? I don't know. But yeah, on the other, on the third channel thing after Daft Gear, thank you for the super. Love your content. Thanks for everything you do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything you do. Technically, I don't know all the things you do. So maybe I'm being a little presumptuous, but I don't think so. I got confidence in you. Thank you for everything you do. Yeah, I'm considering doing another kind of channel where it's a little bit like Topic Arlo, where it's just like, yeah, lower stakes, just simple content, but like I can just kind of talk about whatever. We'll see. We'll see. This is cool, though. This game was cool. That's funny. I didn't notice that. In VR games, I like when things get big. I like when you got a big thing in the distance and you actually have that like sense of scale. It's like that immersion thing where you're sitting there and it just, oh man, I feel like I'm really standing there and there's a big manatee. No, it's not a manatee. That's what is that? That's a it's an elephant seal, right? Hold on, I gotta look it up. I look up elephant seal. Elephant seals. Yes, the ones with the gross noses. That's it. That creature. Hold on. It's just a big elephant seal. With the nose and everything. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna make a big gross monster, why not model it after an elephant seal? It makes all the sense in the world. They're disgusting. They're disgusting giant mountains of blubber with gross noses. They make gross sounds. Hamish X3, thank you for the super. Astro's Playroom, as well as this new one, makes me excited for what Nintendo games could look like on a decently powerful Switch 2. Same. That I'm watching the trailer and I'm like almost distracted because I'm like, Nintendo games are gonna look like this soon. You know, like it's ooh. Like the next Mario game is probably gonna look this good, and that's really, really exciting. I mean, not quite. I guess this is a PS5 game. It'll look a little bit, I don't know, whatever. It's Nintendo. They can squeeze blood from a stone. They can, with even just a tiny bit more power, they can do a lot. Super Mario Galaxy already looks unrealistically good for that hardware. Darth Sonic. Wait, where is it? Wait, you haven't seen the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy? Fix that now. I saw the first one. It was fun. I liked it okay. There's like a part of me that kind of wants to catch up on the whole MCU thing. But I don't know. I saw Iron Man 1 and 2. I saw Captain America 1. I saw Avengers 1. Guardians of the Galaxy 1. That might be it. I don't know. I'm just, Like, if someone had the stack of the movies in front of me, I might. At the same time, where am I going to find time? I'd rather just play games. I already got a big Netflix queue. But I'm, like, sort of interested in I like the idea of the big cinematic universe thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about it enough to make it happen, is the problem. Will news roundups be on topic, Arlo, if I choose to make another? I have considered that. I think so. I am not sure yet if I want to try to round up all of the really small news stories and do like a regular thing, but it probably would be on topic, Arlo. It probably would be a lot simpler, but I'm not sure yet. Antonton, what do you major at in Monsters University? I don't remember. I don't know. You mean like the Pixar one? I don't know what their different categories are. Well, I'm furry, so there's that. I can say booga booga pretty all right. I don't know. I'm not very scary is the thing. Just doesn't come naturally to me. Some monsters, sure, but not this one. Phantasmal Wolf, thank you so much for the super. With the state of play being mid, I only hope Nintendo shows up and that something to do with DK, preferably a 3D adventure. He's so overdue for one in my eyes. He is. It's been 10 years since Tropical Freeze. 10 years since the last DK game. And yes, it needs to be 3D. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm really not. At the same time, though, Kirby went 3D. Kirby went 3D, and that game is selling way better than any other Kirby game. I'm just saying. 3D games got a broad audience. DK needs one. I actually have a video coming up soon. I'm supposed to be writing it. I don't know if I need to write it and shoot it all tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to. But I want to do it before the weekend so I can get it to Kane. But there's a whole thing. Did you know Gaming did a whole video on it? There apparently was Vicarious Visions was making a 3D DK game with Nintendo. And it got canceled because Skylanders stopped selling, so Activision canceled it. But like it was totally real. So I'm going to be doing a video on that. That's like one of the next videos you'll see in the next couple weeks. So that's fun. One moment. Another drink of water here. Yes, I am talking about the Donkey Kong Freedom game demo. Well, there's somebody made they made their own kind of prototype based on descriptions of it, but like apparently there was I mean, you know, like nobody has access to it, but yeah, they were working on a DK game, Project Freedom. I don't think it was going to be called Donkey Kong Freedom. That was just like the project name. No, it was going to be cool. It was going to be like DK. I guess they kind of, Forgotten Land kind of already did it, but it was like an overgrown city, almost like post-apocalypse, like a city overgrown with vines. And it was going to be all about like movement, like really free, open movement and momentum and stuff. But it's DK and you're sliding, like grinding on vines. So cool. Sounds amazing. So incredibly cool. Donkey Kong tri-state area. Anton Ton, thank you for the super. Jokes aside, did you actually go to college? I did. I went to junior college. I went to Shasta College in Redding, California. I do recommend any young peoples. I recommend junior college. You could go straight to a 4-year university and rack up hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, but you can do half of your college at a JC. They paid me to go. I didn't have any money, so they gave me money for textbooks, and it was cool. It is the same Shasta that Shasta Cola comes from, Mount Shasta. That is true. More on that in a second. I just did like general ed stuff. I guess in the end, they were able to put me into Associate of the Arts. I just got my AA. I didn't really major in anything. I just did like a bunch of prerequisite stuff so that if I wanted to go to university, I would have all of that already. And I didn't. I just did the junior college part. But it was great. I did it for like 3 years. I made like a bunch of friends. It was still a great experience. I learned a lot. It was something to do, that early in your life. I worked and I went to college and it was cool. It was a good time. I recommend it. Pretty much anyone out of high school, unless you already have a career set up, like just go to junior college, find a cheap college, do those go like full time if you can, just do those 2-3 years, get them credits. And yeah, on the the Shasta Cola thing, yeah, Redding is in Shasta County. If in Redding, I could see Mount Shasta. It's right there. It's like an hour away. And Mount Shasta, that is the same that the brand Shasta Cola comes from. And I was looking it up, and apparently, this is a real aside here. Apparently, Shasta Cola, like the company, they were like to me, I thought it was a local brand. I thought it was like a local knockoff brand. I didn't even realize it was a bigger thing until they referenced it on Futurama, and I was like, what? Thought it was just like the crummy, like, oh yeah, we live in Shasta County, so we got to drink Shasta Cola. But no, they apparently came up with putting soda in cans. That was a new thing that Shasta Cola came up with. Diet versions, they made that up. That's a real thing. There was another one too. Shipping soda directly to stores. Instead of, I guess, having them go to distributors and going through, like, just selling directly to the stores and shipping them there. All three of those things that are completely standard now for every single soda company. Shasta Cola made them up. It's crazy. It's weird. Chuckola Cola. You remember Shrimpola Cola? Sheep in the big city. Yeah. Oh, my voice is really going. I guess I should stop soon. This has been fun. This has been really fun. I like how much we've just been kind of chatting after the fact. I didn't think this many people would stick around. Thought everybody would just drop out and leave. But no, this has been good. Half talking about the state of play. To summarize, state of play was pretty until the end. It was like fine. It started bad. Started like straight up bad. A third of the entire thing was on this Concord thing. Snoozer. Snoozefest.com over here. We got that. We got Dynasty Warriors. This was when it got interesting. This game right here is at least interesting. I'm not going to play it, but like, you know what? It's fantasy and it's like nice graphics and stuff, but it's also like dress up. That was pretty cool. I thought that was fun. I like to see trailers for interesting games, even if I'm not going to play them, I still like to see them. It's still fun. That's why I like to watch these things. Then we had, this one looks pretty cool. I don't know, like, what kind of game it is. You know, you show characters fighting, but it's like, okay, well, that's... is it an RPG? Is it a roguelike? Like, you just don't even know. It looked cool, though. Ballad of Antara. Then we had this this VR one, which is kind of cool. Fight Big Elephant Seal. The game. VR mode. And then we had Marvel stuff. And then we have this one. Another one. Another one in that particular style. Which also, again, looked pretty cool. And then like a way too long trailer just for like a remaster of Until Dawn. A little strange. Path of Exile 2 looked alright. I'm sure those games are good. We had a full trailer for Silent Hill 2. They've been teasing this game for a long, long time. So it's kind of cool seeing a full thing. Xanarkand. I got that reference. Thank you for the super. Do you have any ideas for future Paper Mario companions? I think it'd be cool to see a Bullet Bill partner with a top hat and a mustache. Okay, well, I agree. Definitely agree there. I don't know. I have one of the earliest ideas I had for videos that I just haven't done yet, but I still want to, like from way back, like the very beginning, was just like Paper Mario partners I want to see. Just like, you know, Mushroom Kingdom races that I would love to see as partners. I don't have like any like particular favorites. I mean, I love that there was a Chain Chomp in the original version of Sticker Star that they took out. Love to see a Chain Chomp. A Shy Guy. Gotta be a Shy Guy. Absolutely. Shy Guys are some of my favorites. Yeah, Bullet Bill would be great too. Be a little powder keg. So yeah, it was Silent Hill, and then we got all of a sudden it just got good. All of a sudden it just got really good, and we got Monster Hunter. Fantastic to see gameplay of that. Love tonguey guy there. I'd like to see that interaction. I know that like we've had games where they fight before, but I like that this one was getting ganged up on by 3 of them. I would love to see more detailed, advanced interactions between them. Because they would fight in Rise, but it was almost like, not scripted, but it was very just like, oh, these guys are engaged now. And like, you know, you could see that it was kind of it wasn't super dynamic. I'd like to see a lot more like advanced kind of AI there. Make it get a little more complicated. Darth Sonic, not sure if I trust modern Naughty Dog to make it, but can you imagine a Jak and Daxter 4? Sony would massacre it, of course. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if Naughty Dog is the same company that it used to be. I have no idea. They all of a sudden started making completely different games. So it's like, are the people who would make a Jak and Daxter, are they still there? I don't know. They'd probably have to outsource it. They can't even make Uncharted anymore. It's all Last of Us. So like, they'd be spreading themselves thin. Game Block. I'd love a Shiverian or a Volbonen partner from Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, some of the ones from Odyssey. And that would be cool because we had Super Mario Sunshine, which introduced Piantas, and then there were Piantas, not a partner, but like Piantas were in Thousand Year Door. I want to see that again. Make Mario Odyssey. This on the Switch, they should have done an original Paper Mario that used some of those guys. That would have been cool. That would have been so cool. Chicken Cognition. Dear Arlo, I represent the esteemed guild of honest and trustworthy coat collectors. May I take your coat? Here's the thing, though. I don't usually wear a coat. I got a fur coat, but that is non-removable. Generally speaking. Maybe on a real cold day, you know, got to keep the rain off. But if you see me and I'm wearing a coat, you can take it. As long as you give it back. Because when you say take, that could mean a few different things. Can't take anyone off the Last of Us remake. Yeah, seriously. Alrighty. My workday is almost done. I will have to go and make some din-din. I'm getting hungry. What's everyone having for dinner? Tell me now, quickly. What are y'all having? What are you planning on having? Darth Sonic. You know what sucks? Insomniac won't make another Ratchet and Clank games until like 2035. Nothing but Marvel games from them. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm just not going to be into any superhero game. Just at all. And it sounds like Sony is like tripling down on that. After the success of Spider-Man, now it's like, were they making Iron Man or something? Or were they talking about Hulk or something? I can't even remember. I just do not care. So they're going to be like, here's our game for this year. Oh, it's a Marvel game. Okay, I'm not interested. I guess I'm not playing PlayStation games this year. Oh, well. All right, here we go. What do we got? We got chicken, pizza, ramen. Already ate pizza. Good job. Lasagna, spaghetti. What do we got? Chinese. Oh, I haven't had Chinese food in forever. Hot Cheetos. Don't just eat hot Cheetos for dinner. I can't really scold you. I've done that before, too. Not specifically hot Cheetos, but I mean, I've had dinners that weren't dinners before. Went out for BLT. Nice. Rice and beans. Barbecue chicken. Pick carrots. Picking up some Greek. Tacos al carbon. Greek salad. It's morning for me, so cornflakes. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Bread with a glass of water on the side for dipping. Tacos. I'm having foob. Nice. Green chili pork tacos. Ooh, lovely. Veggie dogs. Good. It's a lot of good food. Darth Sonic. It's a Wolverine game. Oh, Wolverine. That's it. Wolverine game. Spider-Man 1 was good. I'm sure they're good. I'm just not interested in them. I think Spider-Man is cool. Out of all the superheroes, I do think Spider-Man is cool. But, I don't know. Just not cool enough to play the games, I guess. Ain't my thing. Ice soup. All right. I'll have to try that sometime. Butternut squash? Well. Yes, please. Beef dumplings with soy sauce. Lovely. Ooh, I got these like dumpling wonton things. It's like chicken and cilantro from Costco. I gotta try that. What am I gonna have for dinner? That's a good question. What am I gonna have for dinner? Let me think about it while I take a drink of water. Hold on a second. What's for dinner? You know what? I don't know. This might be one of those things where I gotta go look in the fridge to see what we got, you know? Chicken soup, you're a little sick? Oh, feel better. You eat that soup. What am I in the mood for? What would I have? You know, someone said Chinese food. I haven't had Chinese food in a long time. I'd like that. That sounds really nice. Gonna have eggs, tortilla, and sausage, and not in that order. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Something with broccoli. Probably have broccoli, or I got this like frozen cauliflower rice. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see what I got. See what kind of meat I got. Mackerel. Thank you for the super. Thank you for the last second super. which I'm trying to scroll back to. Do you have a Discord? Dynasty Warriors, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Astrobot was the best. Also, go check out the Merkins. They do horror-themed parody covers that should be Until Dawn. Pizza for me. That sounds good. I've not heard of the Merkins. It is true. There were some good games there at the end. I have an official Discord. It is available only through my Patreon, which is only $2 a month. And you can technically just sign up for $2 and then cancel and just be in the Discord. I shouldn't be saying this, but it doesn't kick you out of the Discord, so got a lot of freeloaders. But yes, that's to answer your question. There is an official Arlo Discord. Teaching his fans to scam him. I know. Monsters eat veggies? You kidding me? Of course we do. Everyone should eat veggies. Even Cookie Monster eats veggies. It is true, I do. Coconut oil, butter. Yeah, I try to avoid, like, your canola oils and stuff. I do, olive oil and avocado oil, because those are, like, naturally processed. They're, like, pressed. They're not... Yeah, vegetable oil is really, really bad for you. So I try not to. Also, like, the less I do it, the more, like, gross it is. The more I use those other kinds of oils. Then I'll be like, I want to fry something. I'll get some vegetable oil. I'll get some canola. And it's just like, I don't know. If you don't do it just right, you, like, taste the oil. I don't like that. Chocolate is made from beans, and therefore chocolate chip cookies are veggies. Except beans are not veggies. Objection! Ray Rabbit. I love you too. I love you dearly. I love you all dearly, and I'm having so much fun. It's hard to leave when there's just a bunch of people sitting around you just talking. This has been fun. I don't spend enough time just talking. Just talking about stuff. Just like hang out. I should do that. A just chat, as it were. Just chatting, if you will. Alrighty. You are great. You're wonderful. I've had a lovely time. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. However long that you have that. Some people, it's the middle of the night right now, but... Darth Sonic. Use all the money you got tonight from the supers and buy something expensive. Like Toro Tuna Sushi or Kobe Beef. I don't know if I'll be buying anything particularly expensive. But you know what? I will at least buy a pizza. I don't eat pizza a lot. It's too many carbs for me. Do like a low glycemic kind of thing. But you know what? Someone gave me pizza money, so there you go. I gotta buy a pizza with it. I made like a low carb one once. I did like I've done my own crusts a couple times. I need to experiment with that more. I was really happy with it last time. Do like almond flour, and mozzarella. I didn't put egg. I tried doing egg ones, but they just tasted eggy and were just kind of like chewy. I didn't like it. Ray Rabbit. You said my name right. Everyone says Ray Rubid or Ray Bird. Raymond, thank you for the super. Raymond Bidwell, enjoy your day. You all enjoy your day. All of you. Every one of you. Every single one, I insist. Don't get me started about quiche. Don't do it. Be here all night. I gotta go. Love you. Goodbye.